simulations and videos in this product will help the child apply, analyze, defend their learning and create something using their learning. To do this, students must be stimulated into higher order thinking. That is the purpose of learning via Swadhyaya. Higher order thinking involves the learning of complex judgmental skills such as critical thinking and problem-solving techniques. Facts that are learned must have a purpose. The child must understand them, infer from them, connect them to other facts and concepts, categorize them, manipulate them, and put them together in new or novel ways. This is how an innovative mindset gets created. Let us see how this can be done via Swadhyaya, the self-learning product, fostering innovative thinking, from Create and Learn. Here is the login page that will take the child to the new and wonderful way of learning. Once the student logs in, the content that appears would be specific to the student's class. The top tab lists out the subjects and the assessment. Chapters within a subject are laid out horizontally, and content groups within a chapter are laid out horizontally. Let us now look at a chemistry topic, ignition temperature. You can see the leaf layout that will lead to the simulations and deeper learning contents. The top left corner has a brief description on this particular topic. The first screen starts with the objectives. The instruction button at the bottom left corner can be clicked to get guided instructions. The top right corner of the screen lists out the buttons in 2 rows. The top row buttons are Mute, Reset, Home and Close. The bottom row buttons are Higher Order Thinking, Graph and Assessment. The bottom row buttons would only get Enable once the student reaches a certain level of learning via the simulations. The next screen has the actual simulation. This is a fully interactive simulation. Once the simulation completes, the bottom row buttons would get enabled. The number at the top right corner of the Higher Order Thinking button lists out the total number of higher order thinking concepts that are related to this simulation. Click on the Graph button to see the graphs that are related to this simulation. Clicking on the Higher Order Thinking button will take the students sequentially through higher order thinking concepts for this topic. Here we start with a drag and drop puzzle, followed by an application video related to this simulation. Now you get the summary screen that lists out all that you have learned. Let us now do a short fun assessment. Now let us do an assessment for the chapter. You can now see the chapter-wise assessments laid out. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video walkthrough of Swadhyaya from Create and Learn. We started with a brief description of the design goals behind this work, on how the structure conforms to revised Bloom's taxonomy and higher order thinking, took a visual walkthrough of a reference simulation, and then concluded with a sample chapter assessment. There is no substitute to learning by doing or applying and experimenting with what you have learned. The virtual simulation and game-based solution developed by Create and Learn provides an excellent framework for students and teachers to make the process of learning much easier. We hope you enjoyed the experience. Thank you for watching this video.